In class 11 business studies, we are on the chapter that is chapter number 10, internal trade, and today I am going to show you the detail of this chapter. What are the topics will cover under this chapter? So look at the screen, then you will be able to understand. See, chapter 10. The name of topic chapter is internal trade. Name of chapter is internal trade. See, trade means buying and selling in a narrow term. Now, note down. Note down, please. Trade means buying and selling of goods which involves the exchange of commodity for money or money's worth. This is the definition we can tell you to note down. Trade means exchange of goods. Exchange of goods means buying and selling of goods which involves the exchange of commodities for money or worth. One person is buyer, another is seller. Okay, the person, this is buyer who is paying money, and these are the sellers. Now, on the basis of scale of operation means level of working, large scale, small scale. Internal trade can be divided into wholesale trade and retail trade. See, that is divided in two parts: wholesale, retail. Wholesale, retail. So, on the basis of volume, on the basis of quantity, on the basis of scale of operation. See, be careful on the basis of scale of operation, on the basis of volume, or you can say on the basis of quantity. Again, I am repeating. On the basis of scale of operation, on the basis of volume, or on the basis of quantity, the internal trade is classified in two categories, that is wholesale and retail. Wholesale and retail means, now one by one, wholesale trade. Please note down. Okay, note down the meaning. Yes, please. Trade means buying and selling of goods, which involves the exchange of commodities for money or money is worth on the basis of scale of operation, volume, quantity. Internal trade classified in two parts, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. See, my dear children, wholesale trade means bulk quantity. If the trade involves large quantity, more scale of operation, we can say more volume or large quantity in dealing, means buying and selling in bulk, large quantity, that will be in wholesale. Dealing between producers and wholesalers. So we can say wholesalers are the link between producers and retailers. when the wholesalers purchase the goods from producers directly from manufacturers, manufacturers, and they sell it to retailers, purchase from wholesalers and producers in bulk quantity and sell it to retailers according to their need. So wholesalers are the link between producers and retailers. Okay. So wholesalers. Note down please wholesale trade. Wholesale trade means buying and selling in large quantity. When buyer and seller deals in large quantity, that will be termed as, yes, wholesale. Wholesale means wholesalers purchase the goods from the producers and sell to retailers. So they are the link, but they buy and sell generally in large quantity. So their scale of operation, their volume and their quantity will be large in wholesale. In bulk, see, wholesalers buy goods. Yes, you can underline this word, that is large quantity, bulk quantity, the scale of operation is very high. Yes. Now, wholesalers buy goods directly from the producers and sell them to retailers. They work as a link, yes, they work as a link between producers and retailers. Very good. One who deals in wholesale market is known as wholesalers or wholesale dealers. Generally, they have agency. So they generally deal in one or two products of similar brands or similar line and they buy in bulk and sell to retailers. So generally when we talk about wholesale trade, so buying and selling in large quantity in bulk, that's why we can say that on the basis of the scale of operation, on the basis of volume or on the basis of quantity, we can divide the businessman or traders. So wholesalers are the link between producers, direct manufacturers and retailers. So they buy and sell in large quantity. Wholesaler buys goods directly from the producers and sell them to the retailers. One who deals in wholesale trade is known as wholesalers or wholesale dealers. The person who is dealing in wholesale trade is known as wholesalers or wholesale dealers. Now services of wholesalers to manufacturers or producers. Yes, first of all, we have to discuss this one. According to you, yes, what are the services wholesalers are giving to producers? Yes, first point. Yeah, good answer. First point is they make the possibility of large scale production. That's why producers are able to produce in large quantity. Generally, the wholesalers make the payment in advance. So the producers have facility of finance as well. Generally, wholesalers advertise the product on their behalf, so the advertisement facility is also available to producers, so their sales volume increase. Yes, good. Wholesalers makes or buys the goods in large quantity, so that is beneficial for the producers. Also, there is no need to keep them in the warehouses or godowns because they sell the goods immediately as they produce. Yes, and last, It is not possible for a producer to go in every corner of the country and sell their product. Generally, they have to concentrate on the production process, and these marketing and selling all will be performed by the wholesalers. So that is the benefit majorly the producer will get. Other benefits also we will discuss. Please note down one by one. One point, facilitating large scale production. The major service of wholesaler to producer is they are helpful in large scale production. See, if the wholesalers are not there, then it is difficult for the producers to get the orders in bulk. Retailers will give the orders in small quantity. Then it will be difficult for them. So that is possible. That large scale production is possible. They receive orders from wholesalers, which is helpful then to them to produce in large quantity because wholesalers give the orders in bulk quantity and in large quantity. Yes, first point, discuss it. Okay. Facilitating large scale production. Producers are always prefer to produce on large scale. No one wants to be on small scale as we discussed in previous chapter, small business. So the producers are ready to produce on large scale, but who will buy in large quantity? So all the bulk orders from the wholesalers, they will receive, they will produce accordingly and sell in bulk. So the per unit cost for producers will be less. That is the benefit of large scale production. See, if the producer is producing on large scale, the per unit cost will be decreased. That topic you can learn in economics. So when the production is going on increasing, the per unit cost will be decreasing. So per unit cost will also decrease and we will receive the orders in large quantity. You can write this word, bulk orders. So every producer is ready to deal with those persons who are giving them in bulk orders in bulk quantity. So they are able to produce in large quantity also. Now next, bearing risk. Now bearing risk. Wholesalers purchase the entire production, entire goods immediately on production. As soon as the production packing over, the producer supply the goods to wholesaler. Now, the risk factor of producer will be less. Why? Because he supplied the goods immediately. Now the risk increase of wholesalers because bearing risk is high. Why? Because now the goods will be kept by wholesalers for future requirements. So he has to arrange warehouses, go down, cold storages, etc. And this burden will not be on producer. So that is the benefit we can say that the bearing risk factor of producers, manufacturers will bear by wholesalers because now the risk factor of producer will be on the shoulders of wholesalers because the entire goods he purchased directly immediately from the producers. Now he has to keep them in the goods in the godown. Now there are various risks: damage, leakage, spoilage, insects, theft, change in, yes, you can note down. Risk we already discussed in chapter 1. There are various risks. economic risk, human risk, natural risk, all risk bear by wholesaler now. Yes, natural risk, natural calamity, flood, earthquake, fire, man-made risk, maybe the possibility of theft. Yes, workers may be dishonest. Economic risk, change in government policies, change in demand, change in competitors, change in fashion, technology, requirement, trend of the market condition. If the demand changes, if the competitors enter into the market, if the customers are not ready to buy the product, who will bear the risk? Here, the wholesaler will bear the risk. So, as I taught you in chapter 1, there are various types of risk. Natural risk, human risk, economic risk. Now, what is the economic risk? This is the risk related with the environment also. Like the demand may change, competitors may come, government changes the policy, tax rates government changes, the government changes the rules, change in technology, fashion, trend, customers' preference. In that case, the risk factor of wholesalers will be more. Maybe the reason, other reasons, the product damage, spoilage, leakage, insects, so theft, etc. Maybe the storage problem will be there, but all that is there by wholesalers. Now, financial assistance. What do you understand by financial assistance? Yes, financial help. The retailer, wholesalers provide financial help by giving advance payment for bulk purchase. Generally, they purchase on cash basis. Even they give advance payments. So the producer is happy to sell the products to those wholesalers who give them immediate cash payment, even advance payment. See, if you are a producer of a product and the two wholesalers are there, one is giving you immediate cash payment, advance cash payment, and other many retailers, so the chances of bad debts is high. In that case, in my opinion, every wholesaler will prefer cash basis because that will give them cash, and every producer will be sell the products to only those wholesalers who are giving them even the advance payment. Now, expert advice. Yes, expert advice means, my dear children, wholesalers know about the market very well because they are dealing in single line product or few products only. So they know about competitors, customer strength, change in fashion, change in technology, change in demand, government policies, what are the requirements arising, what are the competitors are providing. So they know about each every point of the market. So they have always expert and better advice. And see what the wholesalers transfer this information. First they gather and analyze the information and then they transfer it to the producers. So the producer will change their products accordingly, change the shape, size, design, quality, quantity, etc. So wholesalers are in constant touch with the retailers. They can collect information about the taste and fashion of consumers and passes it to producers. Just now, I told you that the wholesalers are the link between producers and retailers. So they collect the information, from retailers and pass it to producers. Very good. Expert advice. See, they are always in touch with the retailers. They collect the information, they gather the information about the competitors, taste, fashion, preferences, what the consumers are required, and they passes it to producers. So that by this way they work as a link. See, retailers are in direct touch of the customers. So they know about the customers' information. They passes this information to wholesalers, and then wholesalers collect this information and passes it to producers, so that the producers will change, will modify their products accordingly. Next, helps in marketing. What do you understand by marketing? Marketing is a wider term, my dear. Marketing is not selling. Marketing. See, wholesalers, yes, please note down. Wholesalers take care of distribution of goods, market research, transportation, warehousing, sometimes grading and standardization, packaging, branding, labeling. These functions are also performed by wholesalers many times. See, okay, I'm giving you. Farmer is the actual producer of wheat, rice, pulses. The wholesalers purchase them from them in the bulk quantity. Now what they do? They can do packing, branding, labeling. Okay, packaging, branding, labeling. They decide the price. They will helpful for the distribution of goods. Generally, they do the advertisement also. So all the market research, distribution work will be performed by wholesalers for producers. Then next, facilitates continuity of production. Continuity of production means the goods will be available whenever required. Wholesaler purchase goods on a real-time basis. Real-time basis means whenever the farmer produce goods. Just now I gave you the example of wheat, pulses, rice. So that is real-time basis. Now it helps the manufacturer to carry out continuous their production. They will produce another crop. They will do their work on continuous basis. Then storage facilities. See, the storing goods passes to the wholesalers. Now the producers will not store the goods. What they do, like farmers and these producers or manufacturers, what they do, they sell their goods to the wholesalers. Now this is the responsibility of wholesalers to keep them in storage or warehouses. So these are the services we have studied. Please look at the screen. First, services of wholesalers, facilitating large-scale production. See, large-scale production on large scale is possible with the help of wholesalers only. Producers produce goods, sell in bulk quantity wholesalers, then wholesalers sell it to retailers. Okay, that's why we can say on the basis of a scale of operation, volume, quantity, large scale, bulk quantity, the wholesalers provide this facility to producers, to farmers, to real farmers. Generally, they purchase the goods in bulk, keep them in the stock and sell accordingly. Then there is the risk. See, there are various risks. Change in fashion, change in technology, change in customers' demand, change in pricing, change government policy. Maybe the competitor will come. So various risks are natural also. Tsunami, earthquake, flood. Human cause also. Workers may be dishonest. Theft will be there, fire will be there. So various risks are there, but all the risks bear by wholesalers. Now financial help. Financial help means, assistance means the wholesalers provide help, financial help always to the producers. Give them advance, purchase generally on cash basis, good. Then expert advice. See, we can say the producers are not in the touch with the customers or with the retailers. They don't know the market condition even. So the expert advice related with the market. Market, what are the information? SWOT. See, SWOT analysis. I am going to tell you about SWOT. Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat, all information expert advice they provide to the producers. Helps in marketing. Marketing means selling the goods with customer satisfaction, with better packaging, labeling, branding, all the marketing functions performed by wholesalers. Then facilitating continuity to production. Continuity of production. See, the producers will concentrate only on the production work. Other all activities will be performed by wholesalers. Okay, I will give you the example. Like farmers, they are producing the goods. They are producing the crops. Wholesaler purchase them from them in bulk quantity. Now the further process they will perform, but the farmers will concentrate on their work. Then storage facilities, warehouse facilities, godown facilities, all work performed by wholesalers. Okay, so I am sure you all will be able to write the answer in a proper way.